Most exciting one I did was a dad and son. I slept with the son first and then went to the dad.
It's so funny to me when women always say they want a six-figure man, they want a high-value man, and they always want to be wifed up. But the funny thing is, they never actually want to be a wife. They'd rather be a 3 or 4 and get the perks of being a wife. Absolutely not. Make sure to like this video, comment, and subscribe, and let's get started.
Apparently, using my child support on myself is wrong. So what am I supposed to use my child support on?
Are you letting him smash on the first date?
No, because I'm not that easy.
What do you mean you're not that easy?
I don't let them hit the first night.
What if it was an NBA player?
I mean,
You would let him.
lifetime thing.
Remember, they will always bend the rules for the guys that they perceive as valuable.
I hate when you don't behave.
I hate when you gave me to Dad. It's confusing.
Flawless victory.
Yep, the daughter definitely cooked her up.
I'm HIV positive, right? And this is just a PSA to those that are not HIV positive. Disclosure is my choice. When I disclose and how I disclose and who I disclose to is up to me. I find it so crazy how people are telling me that I need to disclose before I go on a date, that I need to disclose before I kiss somebody. This is the craziest one. Before I even tell them my name. It's not happening. I don't think that it's my responsibility to tell someone that I'm HIV positive if they are treating me as if I'm not. Your health is your responsibility. Adopt the mindset of medical practitioners. Assume that everyone has something until they prove to you that they do not. Why are you kissing a stranger or trying to kiss a stranger that you just met? Why are you trying to have intercourse with someone raw that you just met? You don't know me from a hole in a wall. Why are you trying to put your thing inside of me without any kind of protection? Why do I have to be the one to say, hey, chill out, I'm HIV positive, instead of you asking, taking the time to know me, get to know me, let's go get tested together if you want to take the next step. Why do I have to be the one protecting you from yourself? No, baby. That is not my responsibility. And I just wanted to make that clear. Okay, love you. Bye.
So let me get this straight. You're gonna infect everyone and then you're gonna disclose it? Alright. Where's the police when you need them?
Single, I'm 41, I have no kids, and still it is very hard to find someone that wants the regular stability of someone who wants to cook, wants to clean, wants to do all of that.
So that's what you want to do.
No, it's not that I don't want to do that, but it's expected.
Don't want to do that.
I wouldn't mind if there was kind of an equal, you know.
Were you married before or never?
Never married.
A lot of people are like, oh, like once you pass 30 or 40, like they feel like scared for getting in a relationship. Do you feel that way, or are you kind of content and happy with yourself?
I think at this age right now, I'm pretty content.
I see why you're single. You want a man to be a man, provide for you, correct? But when it comes on to your duties, you can't fulfill that. Now you see why she's single.
The other week I did like a 50-man gang.
What did you? Well, no. Is parking an issue?
Gangbangs and stuff like that. Like the other week I did like a 50-man
What did you? Well, no. Is parking an issue?
I like how she's flexing this like she just won $10 million. Like, who flexes these type of stuff?
I've had my husband blocked on TikTok for years because, like I said before, my activity on the internet is none of his business.
What?
Recently, I was feeling kind, so I unblocked him. And at first, his intrusion into my internet life started slow. It was him liking my videos. It was him sending me things. Recently, he's crossed the line. He just casually looks at me and he goes, I see you followed somebody named Girthmaster. None of his business. This is my private internet. He's about to get blocked. Real quick. Not Girthmaster. Love you.
Imagine. Like, why even put a ring on these type of girls? Why get married? Why waste your time, man?
Men used to build stuff like this, and now they cry about football games.
Women used to do stuff like this, and now they cry about...
You can't even do nothing in peace no more.
Would you cut your hair to date me?
To date you? No. Would you cut? Hold on. Would you cut your hair to date me?
I'm a woman. Why would I cut all my hair off?
They always want you to do stuff for them, sacrifice for them, but never want to sacrifice for you.
Do you think a man is less of a man if he can't change a flat tire?
I do think so. Me and my roommates talk about it all the time, and that's one of the qualities we look for in a man, just to know that we can be safe and protected with them.
Is a woman less of a woman if she can't cook a meal from scratch?
No.
You see the blatant double standards that we have in the society nowadays?
Double taxes for single mothers. They have a lot on their plate, so if we double tax them, it would just motivate them even more to get their life together, to find another man to help support their son and put a fatherly figure in their life. Alexandra, I saw you make a face. I feel like you have a strong opinion on this one.
So you would make the assumption that a woman needs to depend on a man, and that
well, she does.
To go out and get another man. Most single mothers are in school. They're working their asses off.
I have an opinion on it. That sounds wise. One thing it can possibly do is if you double taxes for them, it may make them think twice before becoming a single mother in the future.
Exactly.
I like that.
Damn right, brother.
He's on their side.
What do you guys think about this tax? Let me know in the comments.
Someone's like, we don't actually need gravity. We're watching this with me. Like, we actually don't need it.
What do you mean that we don't need gravity?
What if it was never invented?
Invented by who?
Sir Isaac Newton.
You guys don't know how much brain trauma I have to go through to provide you these videos on a daily basis.
Name 3 countries that are not in North America.
Asia.
At this point, I don't even think they're real at this point.
And I asked, would you date a single mother? You proceeded to tell me that you're a high value man and you are too good for a single mother. However, you did also tell me that you were raised by a single mother, which is profound for me to think that a single mother's not good enough for you, but it's good enough for a woman to raise you. That's unfair. And it's very insensitive to women out there who have children.
You're a very intelligent woman, right?
Yes.
So if you know, as a woman growing up, you know there's a less likelihood for you to be successful by having a child. So what you do, you be more proactive. Using condoms.
What's that got to do with your choice?
Okay, if you're getting pregnant, then all right, cool. Maybe I shouldn't continue having this child because I'm not getting married. Because women can choose and make a choice. They can say, I don't want to date a man that makes less than 6 figures.
But we're not talking about that. That's not the situation at hand. That's not the
women can say,
conversation.
I won't date a man less than 5'8". And the man could be 5'4". Do they care about
what does that have to do
ostracizing all of those
with
men?
Anything?
So every time it's saying something for a man,
bro,
it's down.
You got a lot on your back. Yeah. The car you drive, your resume, your bank account, your accolades is not what makes you a high value man. We are all defined by the sum of our deeds and our character, and you, brother, are coming up to the sum of 0.
The funny thing is, I used to go to one of my friend's house back in the days. And her mother, which is a single mother, used to tell us, never date a single mother.
How y'all doing? Good, how are you? I'm doing good. What's your name? Grace. Grace. Hold on, let me, this is the thing we do in the U.S. Where y'all from?
From here.
Bro?
H-Town.
H-Town, what part?
No, I'm from Jersey.
Jersey, New Jersey.
Where the boy got shot.
Oh, hold on, come here, let me talk to you. You look very, very...
You can talk to her, but not me.
Huh?
You can talk to her.
Yeah, I am trying to talk to her.
What are y'all doing?
You know, I'm just vibing. I just moved down here and shit like that. Yeah, you look beautiful though. You caught my attention.
But no, I didn't. I was just...
And just like that, she was never yours. It was just your turn.
On my PC and shit? For sure. For sure. I don't know this person anymore. You can get out of here. Nah.
Okay, all right. We're gonna contact you there. Just try to keep things under control until we arrive. Okay.
Once again, y'all, this is not over no girl. Never over no female. On my life, this is never over no female. E-I-T-A-L-Y. Look up E-I-T. Yeah. Right here in the room.
Okay. You injured at all?
Nah, I'm good. I'm good.
Talk to him.
So basically, all this started earlier with a little argument. You know, one thing turned to another. And that was that. Like, she's been antagonizing me. I just want her to leave, honestly. Throwing drinks at me and stuff. Like, I just want her removed from my house. This is my apartment. It all started from an argument. I asked her to fold some clothes. Then the argument just went from one thing.
Honestly, this is the smartest thing he could have done. Because if he lost his mind and finally put his hands on her, he would be spending the day in jail.
One of them. Imagine being told to pay child support for a kid that is not yours or go to jail. That was the order the state handed down to a Detroit man.
So today, he turned himself in, but here's what happened when 7 Action News reporter Kim Russell went with him to court. Carnell Alexander walked into the Frank Murphy Hall of Justice knowing in moments he could lose his freedom.
I stayed up all night, couldn't sleep, thinking about it.
Carnell is a wanted man because he refuses to do what the state orders and to pay child support for a child that DNA tests prove isn't his. A child he doesn't even know.
I haven't even had a chance to really speak to him except for one time when we took the DNA test.
Nonetheless, right now, under the law, he's a deadbeat dad. Today, he turned himself in to the judge as ordered.
Scared because I've been before this judge before.
But this time, he had attorney Cherika Harris, who volunteered to help after seeing his story on 7 Action News. The judge said he will not go to jail for today.
Thank you. Thank Ms. Harris. And hope that we can resolve this soon.
I'm just trying to help him with his future.
Though the threat of jail is on hold, it is not over. Carnell Alexander still owes more than $30,000 to the state for a child that's not his because the mom wrote his name down because she needed to name someone in order to get welfare benefits.
And I had to put him down as the father. That was the only way I can get the sister.
Now,
I'm almost homeless. I'm almost in jail. I'm out of work.
This is the most bogus shit I have ever heard. Why is he at risk to going to jail for children that's not even biologically his?
What's her name?
Get out!
What's her name?
Get out!
Go stand over there for me.
Get out! Get out!
Can you open it for me again?
No! All I want you to do is make it leave my property!
Come outside.
No! No!
Get out.
You're not welcome! Get out of my property now! No! Get off my property! You're on my property!
You're gonna get tased.
I'm fine! You're not in my property!
Okay, I need to detain you. Are you gonna calm down so we can talk about this like adults?
No.
Why?
Get off of my property and get this man off of my property.
I have to deal with that in a second, but
Then
I need
you can
I
close
need you
the
to
door
calm
and
down.
deal with it.
I need you to calm down.
You don't need me in any of this. Close the door and get this man off of my property.
Okay, well, he has injuries, so we have to talk about what happened.
I don't care.
Okay, this is what's
Get
gonna
off
happen.
of my property.
This is what's gonna happen. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. This doesn't have to be like this.
Grown-ass woman having a temper tantrum like a 2-year-old.
Pushing me out of my chair. They're like, you gotta go.
Aww.
So I
They
would have never in a million years done that. Like,
W
totally put me
friends.
outside my
That's so
comfort zone.
cute.
I'm glad people wanted me to pitch myself. Like, they clearly saw something in me. Like, I didn't get a chance to fully speak my truth. So it was a good opportunity to do that.
I'm gonna count you down, and whoever would like to take a seat and go on a quick speed date.
Okay, who's going?
I was like, I just blew my shot entirely. Like,
I don't even know how you come back after a rejection like that.
How tall does a guy have to be to date you?
6'3", 6'5".
Okay, so how tall are you?
I'm 5'5".
Okay.
5'7".
So how tall do you think I am?
5'5".
And how tall are you again?
5'5". And what do you do?
I'm an entrepreneur.
Okay. Do you have any businesses we could be on the lookout for?
No, just not right now.
I do not have to have a driver's license to drive a car. This is not a commercial vehicle.
Okay.
I know my rights.
Okay. You're under arrest.
You know, this morning he really pissed me off. You know what he did? What? He opened the door for another girl.
She was in a wheelchair.
Hi, my name is Erin. I use she, her pronouns, and I'm
The things men do are genuinely a mystery to me, and I'm trying to get to the bottom of it. Can somebody please explain to me why it is such an impossible task for a man to simply pick up his toothbrush and put it in the drawer where it belongs? How hard was that? Because you guys, it's really starting to get to me.
Honestly, guys, if you're experiencing a whole lot of brain rot right now, I need you to contact your doctor.
I flew here, and I will say on the flight over, I was sitting next to these 3 kids with their dad, and it really ruined the flight. Sorry, the whole flight, they were just like, daddy, 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 daddy. I'm like, you've ruined that word.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Yeah, girls, definitely time to throw in the towel with this career.
You guys are canceling Captain America for teaching his sons masculinity? Don't scroll, I'm gonna play the clip, but they're mad at him on Twitter saying that who is he to teach his sons the definition of a man and say that it has to do with masculinity?
Past 20 years, we've been living through the death of the American male.
They have literally killed masculinity in our homes and our communities, for one reason or another. But I raised my boys to be young men. And however you feel about that, you feel about that. But
he then proceeds to say they'll always be respectful, do things that he feels a man should do, have their own minds, don't be influenced by others. That puts Twitter in a frenzy, saying that who is he to say what it means to be a man? Saying that for him to be teaching masculinity to his kids, stating that that's what it means to be a man, is toxic and is basically him undermining the community. Where did y'all get this from? You guys are calling this man all types of names on Twitter, trying to cancel him for teaching his sons what he feels is the correct way to be a man. Is that what we've come to now as a generation? Like, now it's to the point where you can't even openly say, I'm raising my boys to be men. You can't say that no more? Yo, this is crazy, bro. You know what? Peace, love, prosperity to everybody. Leave this man alone.
Like I said, and I'll keep saying, being a man and masculinity is now demonized. You are Satan if you do any of those things, according to woke social media.
You see my purse?
Yeah.
That means I'm first.
Oh, congrats on being first at Chili's.
I don't appreciate your sarcasm.
What are you doing?
I can't control where the city fucking puts it. It's trash. Oh, how about that?
This man and his Doberman just attacked me and my Chihuahua.
It's not a Doberman. What are you doing?
Help! He just bit me!
No, he didn't.
Bit me. Help! Police! I'm gonna call the police! Help!
Go away! I don't know what you're saying. What are you doing? My car's not even on.
I'm taking the package.
No, you're not taking my package. That's
no,
my stuff.
Excuse me!
Excuse me!
Excuse me! Ow! Oh my God! You killed me!
Yeah, I'm in my bathroom. Gotta fix that door, but who gives a shit? Imagine being a PH star. You do prawn, and not only that, you let over 1,000 men hit it in one session. And then come to find out, you are actually married to someone. Watch this.
About Bonnie Blue and her husband. A few days ago, all the papers reported that Bonnie Blue and her husband had split up. Or rather, he had dumped her because, of this. Now, some of you were mentioning in my comments that she had said in previous interviews that they had split up a long time ago, which her story keeps changing, and of course, a lot of what she says is for PR. But last time the husband was brought up, back in the autumn, someone who actually knows her and is on her private Facebook account had said they're very much still together. Here are photos of her on holiday with him and all the family in Cyprus. Now, that isn't to say that he hasn't since got the ick, because while she's servicing everyone's husbands because their wives aren't giving them what they want, I'm still convinced there are still some husbands out there who this is not what they're looking for. Apparently not, because I have heard from not one but two of you who are on her private Facebook saying no, they are very much still together. Not only that, but he is still working with her, and her sister posted photos of them all together on a plane to America. Apparently the sister has given up her job to be Bonnie Blue's personal assistant. I will say just at this point, I just think anything that we hear is just for her to stay in the papers, honestly. At this point, I just feel for her mother-in-law, honestly.
This is the bullshit and the cuckery I'm talking about, man. You're gonna put a ring on someone's finger, and rather than you put a ring on a girl that's actually going to like you and love you and only sleep with you, you put a ring on a girl that literally gives pum-pum to different men on a daily basis to get paid. Essentially selling your soul for money. You sold out your marriage for money. You let your wife do Tom, Dick, Harry, Jason, Babatunde so you could get a check out of your wife. You're still gonna stay by her side and claim that this is your wife? No wonder she hides your ass. Cause I didn't even know Bonnie Blue was married and had a husband. Deep down, you know in your heart that this is wrong. You got married to a 304, final boss 304. Anyways, what would you do if you found out just out of the blue, your wife is now doing prawn or only you know what? Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and you already know. And am I out?